better than this, man. What a view, what an unbelievably good view. This is West Berkshire, Hampshire border, and it's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. We're at Ashmansworth, quite a lot higher up, and we're on the sort of the top of the ridge, the kind of valley, and below us is, well, it's quite a lot of places actually, but in the immediate vicinity is like Highclere, East Woody as well, and West Woody, and then sort of right behind me then is Wash Common, and then Newbury. In the real distance, sort of as the crow flies straight ahead, would be further on would be like Oxfordshire. To your left is like Kimberley, Hungerford, Swindon and Bristol direction, and then to your right is like Faccombe, Reading, and then obviously you would get onto London. I'm not too sure how many miles you can see, but I'd imagine you could probably see, I'd say probably about 20 miles radius from here. So you're capturing a real big view, a real big view. Just down there is Highclere Castle. Should we turn the camera, see if you can see that? So yeah, just down there. I'm on a GoPro, so apologies if you're not capturing much of this, but yeah, it's just over there basically. So where they filmed Downton Abbey, and it's pretty famous for that, I suppose. And they do like a couple of, you know, they've done not just a couple, but a few celebrity weddings. Thierry Henry and Katie Price, to name but a few. You've got a lot of private estates here as well. My mate works on one. Big country houses with a lot of land. We are in an outstanding area of natural beauty, so it's just luscious. You can see it's just green. This is my favourite time of the year. We're in May, and all the flowers have come out to blossom. You've got the yellow buttercups, daisies, and you know, the long luscious green grass. It's just gorgeous. The colours as well, the blue in the sky, everything just looks very well set. So I think what I'm going to do is just kind of meander around and do a bit of a journey. We're going to go to Faccombe, so a pub called the Jack Russell. Unfortunately not going to be able to go into the pub, but apparently Foxy's told me there's a nice little lake, and then we'll go up to Combe Gibbet and then come back round. So let's go on a bit of a journey basically, and I'll just show you the delights of the local area, or certainly the local area of where, you know, of where I grew up. So yeah, let's do it. Let's rock and roll. Hey guys, what's going on? Basically we've landed at the Jack Russell in Faccombe, which is just the most idyllic spot. Got a little lake here with ducks chasing each other, beautiful water, lovely little daisies, and it's just, on a day like today, it's just gorgeous. We're blessed because we're during lockdown, and obviously it's not very busy at all. And usually this place is a big private estate where they do lots of shooting. They do a lot of big expensive shoots, so if you can think of a celebrity, they've probably been here to I don't know, shoot some pigeons or whatever, and some pheasants. In fact, you would have seen, if you very carefully spotted, you might have seen me nearly run over a pheasant, and I can assure you I didn't. I thought I did for a moment, but I didn't. It flew off. I did have a look behind me and it flew off in the background. I definitely thought I took it out, but fortunately not. Another thing is that I've cut my hand in the space of 10 minutes from going from Ashmansworth to here. I've cut my hand. So that's what I've got to report on. But other than that, just want to enjoy what is just a gorgeous, gorgeous day. It's 2:15 mid-afternoon, just after lunch, and it's honestly one of the most picturesque spots ever, and you can see why it's very popular. It's 5 stars, very nice pub. I've never been there, but I've heard only good things. Quite exclusive. Apparently they do fresh stuff like partridge, you know, pigeon, straight off the rabbit, straight off the shoots as well. Yeah, it's just lovely. And on a day like today, I'd love to be in a pub garden, to be honest with you, having a nice cold beer, I think, or a cider. Quite into a cider in the summer with a nice bit of ice. Anyway, that being said, I think it's time for me to take a few more shots. Hope that they come out all right, and take us on to the final location, which is Combe Gibbet. I say final, I might go somewhere else, but just as a car comes, so time to go. See you later. So we're at Combe Gibbet, and it's extremely busy here. There's a lot of cars around, and it's actually really quite hard to find a spot to park. I'd have actually liked to have parked like on a bit of a ridge, not in the main car park, so you can get a bit of a viewing point. But even that's really busy. The camera's about to run out, so a bit annoying. But yeah, this is like the final leg on the journey, really. But Combe Gibbet is basically a place where once upon a time, I think back in the 1600s, that 2 people were gibbeted, which I think they were the only 2, basically. So gibbeted means like basically get killed. And yeah, we're very close to like Combe and Inkpen, and again we're just like Ashmansworth is perhaps like looking that way, but we're looking more sort of west, southwest, or west really. But the views are just stunning today. I've never done hang gliding before, but it would be a sort of day that I'd like to do that, I think, or at least try that. But there's lots of birds just kind of floating around in the wind. Like today, I'd like to be a bird really. But anyway, I think we're going to leave things there. I might see if I can charge the camera up and we maybe go on to sort of like some bonus locations. So I'm not too sure at this point if they are going to be in this video, but if they are, awesome. If they're not, I'll see you soon. Well, it's weird because I'm now talking to myself in the future, because I've actually decided, like recently, as much as these vlogs are for you, and like obviously you can entertain yourselves by watching them, actually I'm not going to be your slave, as in I'm going to do these vlogs for me, you know. I think I always started them off with that kind of intention, but then I veered off a little bit. So yeah, rather than try and please everyone, I'm just going to do this for me. And if we have a cooking video, we'll have a cooking video. If we have a travel video or an exploring video, there we go. If we have like an exploring video, that's great. If it's me just talking about mental health or gambling addiction or whatever, but yeah, it's to help others, but I'm just going to do it for me really. So if that's a bit selfish, then whatever. So anyway, there we go. So if I'm speaking to myself in the future, hello mate, I've had a good day. This has been a really good one. Very hot, very sweaty. Gonna go for a run a little bit. So anyway, well, I feel like I'm diverging. I definitely could do with some water. I didn't bring any out with me, so I'm gonna head back home and grab some water. So I'll see you in a bit. Ta-da. Cheers.